Sagittarius, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for your current message, for your current energies. So these are current messages. So take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you. And if you appreciate what I do here, please hit that like button right there. Right there. Yep. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really helps me out. And I'd love to see my channel continue to grow. So let's see what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days for all of my Saggies. So 9 of Wands. Boy, I feel as if, some of you feel as if you're being backed up into a tree or a corner, or, you feel as if, you've done everything you can. And maybe you're feeling as if somebody is, sneaking around, maybe backstabbing you is what I'm getting here. Because here we have this 7 of Swords and this person, I don't know whether their intentions are all really good, but I feel as if you're very guarded around someone. All right. And here we do have this 5 of Wands coming up reverse in your recent past. So I feel as if, maybe there was a lot of conversation going on about you and this person. And I think you thought maybe it finally settled down. I'm just wondering whether or not you're still remaining really guarded around this person. So that seems very specific to someone out there. So let's see what else is coming up for you. Now, what is here at the base of what's going on is the 3 of Wands reverse. So I think there was a situation that you were dealing with. And I think you were hoping that things were going to turn around and change. But, I think, there was this conversation. So if this is an energy around work, all right, maybe you and somebody wasn't getting along, you guys weren't getting along at work. And, we had to sit down and we had to get some mediator in there, to kind of, say, all right, let's see how we can resolve this so that we can all get back to work happily ever after, right? Kind of thing. And I feel as if, it just didn't sit right with you because we have this 3 of Wands. And so I don't feel as if, there was a resolution to whatever this situation was. And, here we do have the 8 of Wands coming above you. So I can't help but feel that, there was a lot of conversation. There was a lot of communication trying to figure out, what she said, what he said, what they did, what we did. I just feel like, there was just a lot of, I don't know, just everybody's talking, nobody's listening, kind of thing. And in the end, I feel as if you're the one that feels as if you got hurt. Because here we have you, feeling backed up into a corner, and then it comes to an end. And I feel you're the one that was left feeling like, you weren't heard. So whatever this situation is, I think that it is what it is. There's no point in trying to reconcile a situation that, there is no winning. It's time really to put it to an end. Because I think you're really tired of being backstabbed. I think you're really tired of having to defend yourself all the time. I think, it's exhausting, trying to always be the person that has to, speak up and, really, like I said, defend yourself. So intuitively, I think, maybe you've even, went and sought some counseling with someone to kind of get, a feeling as to what is your next move and what should you do. Because I feel as if, you were caught between, a rock and a hard place. And now, you've reached this point where you just want it all to come to an end. And maybe, start fresh in a whole new beginning. So we do have here this Ace of Pentacles also coming up reversed, so I'm just wondering whether or not, it's really time for you to start focusing more on what your needs are and let this go once and for all. If, a situation looks like it's never going to have a positive resolution, I think what you need to do is start looking at all of your options and what else is out there. Because a lot of times when we have the 7s come up, and especially the 7 of Cups, we're in a place where we're just so confused and we just don't know what to do or what direction to take. And I feel like there is an opportunity for you if you start looking in other positions or other places. Because to be in a place where, we constantly feel as if we're not, welcomed, or we're not liked, or there's always going to be this one person who's going to try to make your life miserable. At some point, I think we have to find a way to just kind of move on and really start to take care of ourselves, especially if you see it's just never going to turn itself around. When we have the Three of Wands, this is about us manifesting and drawing those things that we need towards us. And I feel as if there is just nothing coming towards you with this situation. So it may be time for you to really, find other directions, other options. Maybe, you've been thinking about looking for another job. Maybe now you should look for another job, just so that you can be happy. Whatever the situation is that you are dealing with, what your story is. But I do feel as if you need to start looking and seeing what else is out there for you. Now, here's the great card of your reading. We have the Magician coming out as your final outcome. I do believe that once you make the decision that, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to see what else I can do. What are all my options? Then I feel as if you start manifesting things. I mean, you start making things happen in your world that are really positive. This is the Magician. This person can manifest whatever it is you need to do. You have all the tools in front of you. See, we've got the cup, we've got the sword, we've got the wand, we got the coins. I feel as if you have the ability, once you make your decision and choose what it is you want to go in, what you want to do now. I feel as if this coin will turn itself around and you will have the opportunity to really manifest what it is you really want for your own happiness. So whatever it is that, has been really bothering you, and especially if it's a work situation that you're just not happy. Sometimes we're really happy doing the job we do, but we can't get along with the people that we work with. There's not much you can do when, you have an office full of people who you don't get along with. It's just one of those things. Maybe you're the one that needs to remove yourself from that situation. But I do feel as if you are in a position where you are going to make things happen. You're going to manifest what is really best for you. And I think, you're in the power seat here. All right. So, you've done everything you can. You tried everything you can. And I think this point where, you just feel like you're so backed up and there's just nothing else you can do. It is really time for you to set things in motion. And here we have the Eight of Wands. And what I love about the Eight of Wands is that, Abraham Hicks says, shoot these wands out towards your target. These are your rockets of desire, and make them happen. Just make things happen. And I think in combination with this Magician, you have the power to do that. So don't be afraid to make a good move, a big move for yourself, especially knowing that, where you are is just not working for you. There is something better, and this is what we call growth. All right, Sagittarius. So that's what I've got for you. All right, so take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Hit that like button, and I'll see you all at another reading. Until then, be well. Bye now.